Hello and welcome back to Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped with me, Matthew Cat, aka Boogie. So it is time to face the second boss in the game, Dingodile.
Right. Now you've gone and done it. Them crystals are mine. Break out the butter. I'm gonna make toast.
Dingodile as a boss can actually be pretty tough. And the first really tough boss in the game because of the way he attacks. Basically, he will try and actually attack you via his flamethrower, and that means he will shoot shots in a certain direction, usually from the left. So yeah, so you want to keep ahead of each of the blasts. After that, he will start blasting through the crystal wall, and you want to keep moving as quickly as possible. Eventually, there will be a pathway in so you can actually attack Dingodile, and then you can pretty much easily get him that way. So yeah. And yeah. The second phase is very similar. He does start attacking it a little faster, and he does it a bit more. You can also hook the wall in Insane Trilogy, something you could not do in the original version of Crash 3. So yeah, so you can avoid his blasts that way. So yeah, I just like to wait until he's decimated most of the crystals around him before attacking. And on his last go, he will fire 2 shots each. So yeah, so you want to keep ahead of him again. And yeah, he can still blast you with his flamethrower. I think he moves a bit quicker as well on his last go as well. So yeah, pretty tough boss actually, to be fair. So yeah, I do like his boss theme. It is very, very funky indeed. And certainly one of my favourite Crash boss themes in the game. So yeah, seriously. If anything, some of the instruments are a bit missing from the original. Again, that is the thing with Insane Trilogy. They did not use the original instruments until, dare I say, well, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. Seriously. I died there, seriously. Let's try that again. So yeah, I actually had to dodge in between his blast there just to get past that, and then he will blast you again. And, well, you get the gist. So yeah, don't stay within the crystal walls because you could easily get blown to smithereens from the explosion from his, I'm guessing, nuclear flamethrower? Seriously, it won't be the first time Dr. Engine has designed something that is, well, nuclear. Seriously. So with that said, yeah, so I want to move quickly. That's the other thing why I like to leave as little of those crystals around Dingodile as possible, because I always run the risk of getting blown up by his flamethrower. Also, you don't want to get too far ahead of his blast in case you do end up running into one of them. That has happened to me quite a bit. When fighting Dingodile in both versions of Crash 3. Anyway, he is done, and we will get to another thing. So yeah, and we actually get to see Penta Penguin jump on his back, which is pretty cool. So now we get the double jump, which is easily one of my favourite abilities in Crash 3. Everything does what it says on the tin. You press the X button in midair to jump higher. So yeah. So we have now completed Dingodile. So we now have access to the third warp room, the home of one Dr. Nefarious Tropy, who will introduce himself here. Yes, and oh boy, Entropy is quite a piece of work.
Well, haven't we gotten far for a pair of fuzzy marsupials? I am Dr. Nefarious Tropy, master of time and the creator of the very time twister machine you see before you. Uka Uka and Dr. Tex have sent me to end this little charade. So you won't be leaving my area with the crystals. I swear it.
What is our first level we will go to? Well, it's another prehistoric level, Dynamite. And this introduces us to a new character. We may even say it is this game's equivalent of Yoshi from the Mario games. So yes, because we are about to get the baby T-Rex. Yes, seriously. So, firstly I want to jump over the thing. This also introduces the crash seals. Basically what the crash seals will do is basically try to move around and spin into you, which is very annoying. Yes, apparently we get to see Crash's original form, I guess. So yeah, just the whole spinning animation is so fun. Seriously, if you try and spin with one of the crash seals, what will happen is that Crash will just bounce back and get knocked back quite a way back that way. So yeah, we don't want to do that. So let's go over here, and indeed there is also another gem platform. I believe this is the green gem we need, and that will be from a much later level. We can actually get it, unlike the one from the yellow gem from Hang'em High, for example. So yeah, and that egg there, that will give us the baby T-Rex, and Crash can ride on his back. Seemingly Crash doesn't treat the baby T-Rex that badly compared to some of the other animals. You can jump quite high over any obstacles, including the lava pits. So yeah, you can walk through the grass. Just be careful of the Cortex minions lurking beneath the primordial ooze, because I always get attacked by those things. And if you get hit, then you will lose the baby T-Rex. There is another egg a little later on you can actually get to actually negate that, sort of. But it does give you another hit if you do that, so yeah. I don't know if you lose the Aku mask, and I guess we'll never know. So yeah. Sadly, we cannot, unlike Yoshi, pilot the baby T-Rex throughout the whole of the level. Well, I think that would be quite game-breaking if that would be just be very much so. So yeah, I can understand why Naughty Dog didn't do that. So yeah. Let's get some more, and then we can go to the bonus stage. So yeah, so will this make usage of our newly acquired double jump? Well, let's see, because yeah, I think it might. So yeah, it certainly makes usage of the superpowered body slam, which is very good for the amount of metal crates here. So yeah, and let's see. Well, if not, then certainly one of the new levels here in the third warp room will do so, which is the first futuristic level, which I am not covering in this episode, but I will do it a little later. Now, for these boxes, I want to go around to the side and not kill myself. Seriously, no, I should have started a little further away from there. Again, I guess it's with Crash as kind of do or die with the orange Bandicoot, so yeah. Anyway, that being said, let's continue and try and get all most of the boxes. Although, having said that, we can't get all of them, I don't think, in this stage, because there is a I think some of the boxes, actually I could be wrong, I'm not sure actually. Because to access the hidden gem platform, as I said before, we do need the green gem anyway. So yeah, and that being said, body slam, and then let's jump to the other side and take advantage of the double jump. Seriously, when paired up with a sliding jump, oh boy, is it quite powerful. So we're now up to 67 boxes, and there's another one up there. Which is good at the time I just died there. So now we will have to deal with, again, another Triceratops chase. And sadly, that is not the pterodactyl that will take us to the hidden level Aegipus Rex. I do believe it is in this level, however, that one, so yeah. Let's jump over that and carefully make our way over there. Oh, I don't like this at all. Seriously. You may want to get a bit of a head start over the Triceratops. Seriously. Seriously, what do you have with me anyway? I'm a freaking piece of meat. You're a herbivore. If anything, you should eat the grass around here. Well, never mind. Because if it's not the Triceratops, it is the great number of pterodactyls lurking about in these prehistoric levels. So yeah. So indeed, let's keep going, and I will ignore Mr. Biker outside, who's generally trying to make a nuisance of himself to me, at least from my perception. Probably isn't trying to be a nuisance on this very sunny day, but to me he is. So yeah, I want to get my ass torched. Of course I do. So, can I not get my ass torched? I swear to Superman that this game is a lot harder on the PS4. Certainly with the prehistoric levels and the Triceratops chases, seriously. So let's go down here. I mean, chases. Again, we can just use the Triceratops to get the boxes, including that one that's really high. Seriously, I wouldn't be able to get that. So let's go down here and warp out. So yeah, we don't have enough boxes yet. So on the next episode, we will probably go to the first levels. So until then, I will see you later. Goodbye!